Thanks to the star fragment's power, the island is safe for now. However,
have you tried using this? Welcome!
Right a pee.
May divine light be with you.
Oh,
Oh,
that was close. I can't believe the ghastly tales were true.
do by the
at first Milky pretended not to know anything about Martinet. It turns out she had gone into hiding, fearing the Archeum Legion. When you showed Clay's token to the villagers, told you where to go, and gave you the full password, the light fragment whispers.
I wasn't expecting any. I haven't seen. And bring. You know how to use weight. Oh dear. You look. Your symptoms are clearly getting worse. Hurry, bring.
Castleton Infirmary has been closed for some time, due to rumors that the Archeum Legion was hunting Martinet.
You.
It was to trick them into thinking that Martinet, who had worked as a healer there, the Einar priestess Grace introduced waypoints as a great integration. Once you place your hand on a waypoint, it will glow with blue light, activating the schema. If you open the map and select an activated waypoint, you can instantly travel to that location.
What should I do?
how come
In the apothecary at the Goldenrye Pastures works the always gloomy Oliver, the herbalist's apprentice. Oliver has been an apprentice there for some time, though he has yet to gain the approval of his master. You've heard that the locals pitied the outstanding apprentice, a gifted student who suffered under his eccentric master.
Honestly, now's not the time to be worrying about goblins.
The main ingredients for rancid powder can be acquired from harvesters and insects in the Goldenrye Pastures. They are the decomposed heart of a harvester, which controls magical power, a wasp stinger, which controls magical toxicity, and a contaminated scarab horn, which has a tonic effect. These ingredients are highly toxic on their own, but highly effective together. After acquiring the lost ingredient from the Mandrake farmstead, you were able to meet the herbalist Wilson. He always...
Is there someone out there? Can anyone help me?
Did you bring the ingredient? How are you feeling? I'll make the mana calming potion for you right away. All right, here you are. Why don't you... How are you? Yes.
The effect of the mana calming potion that Martinet made was incredible. Soon after you drank the potion, you could feel your magic begin to settle down. Martinet, who had been researching a way to relieve her older sister Adriana's pain for so long, finally succeeded in creating a potion more effective than her other attempts. The news from Nina was unexpected. Zeroth's spies were closing in on Adriana's hideout, forcing her to flee. Martinet's potion was still not effective enough to control her mana completely, so she set out to find a way to quell her frenzied mana on her own.
I'll take your star fragment.
Hand over the star
You
fragment!
won't be able to escape Lord Kazar until the day you die.
The Archean Legion attacked the lighthouse where Adriana had been hiding, seeking the power of a star fragment. Only after defeating them did you discover her research papers and a diary she had left behind. There, she had clearly recorded the difficult times she had been through. You found a document which contained details about Janice Carter.
Someone out there? Can anyone help me?
Now, when we...
In the past, when Archeum had taken Martinet hostage, Adriana had a...
When the ice, I would actually.
Brother, this way! Come over here for a second!
Please.
Dave, the Lord's aide, was concerned that the bait he was using for the wolf hunting contest wasn't effective enough. He decided to solve this problem by developing a new kind. Unfortunate accidents often happen off the coast of Castleton, when fishing boats are sunk by the perilous reefs. Chunks of the bait the anglers use are sometimes found in the chests that wash ashore from the wreckage. Their pungent smell is highly effective at luring in wolves.
Happy.
Crustaceans called crackles are often found in the wrecks near Windhill shores. Crackles are as ferocious as they look and have a pungent smell. It's said that a hunter once won the wolf hunting contest by secretly using crackle meat as bait.
Are you that? Oh.
When you returned with the ingredients, the Lord's aide was greatly relieved that he could proceed with the contest as intended. He asked you to deliver the new bait to the Lord's brother, Chris, in Blackhow Plains. He also is the head of the Wolf Hunters Association, so you'll need to talk to him to acquire a keepsake.
Would you? Well, but do me.
Happy, I am wanna happy.
One of the materials for the wolf hunting keepsake is a broken fang from one of the ferocious wolves that inhabit the Blackhow Plains. Only intrepid hunters can acquire this material, symbolizing the death of Iskale the Grey-Fanged.
People help me.
Have you tried your got? What? Huh?
Thomas, a Castleton craftsman, reminisced.
And the plane. Oh.
Hello, friend. Come on in and look around. It's our duty as crafters.
You there.
The Lord's Aide Dave introduced you to an armor smith at Castleton named Rachel. Rachel gave you some materials, and you successfully crafted armor using Rachel's materials. You will bring more materials you find on the road to a crafter to make other types of armor. Following Thomas's advice, you visited the skills researcher Adrian. You crafted a skill growth book with Adrian's help. Adrian said if a skill reaches a certain level, an additional effect will be activated. Such power will be very helpful in the coming war. After all the twists and turns, you finally gave Soiri the wolf hunting keepsakes you'd gathered. She was overjoyed, expressing her gratitude over and over again. Soiri hoped that people would continue to remember Henry for years to come, and told you the location of the abbey where he's buried.
The howl of the Alpha Wolf resurrects the dead wolf! Thank you. I couldn't have fought them all. It must be one of the 3 leaders of Iskale. Thank you. You must. There was no one. Hey! I hear children! Oh no! There are wolves here! Because of Iskale. So, I couldn't. It won't. Would you.
What if there are wolves hiding in the forest? I'm scared. If we follow Henry and his friend, everything should turn out all right. Is anybody there?
I hear someone in the house. The door is locked. It's okay, the wolves are gone. Please open the door.
This door just won't open.
I think it's broken. What do we do now?
Oh no, no!
Wolves are gathering. The Marvessens. It's another Alpha Wolf.
Henry, no! Henry, you saved me. I don't know how I can repay you.
Let's take a break. Are you hurt? The children must be startled. Could we catch our breath for a moment? Well, let's hit the road again. No more breaks until we get to the village.
Rachel told you
can
to
do it,
develop
right?
your armor to withstand high-impact attacks. You'll have to learn to craft better armor pieces and improve them to prepare for tougher fights ahead.
We should go slowly so the children can keep up. The village... We must protect the children. I'll take this side. We're out of time. It's Iskale. The wolves have been resurrected. Please protect the children until the end. You beasts! Over here!
The wolves have all been slain!
I see the village!
Oh, you're all safe.
Sueri!
Huh? Daddy finally came back! Daddy!
Oh, so I thought Henry.
While you were standing over Henry's grave, the spirit of the divine beast Hamel appeared. As he used his
Had a pee.
Standing atop the coastal cliffs of Castleton, Helpy spent a long while gazing silently toward Wisp Island. Finally it spoke. It said farewell until the day we meet again, and wished you well on the path ahead. You ruefully parted from the little friend who had been by your...
Wait, please. No, and welcome.
Adventure Pro Percy, a seasoned Amatoyi veteran, told you about adventures available only to Amatoyi. Just as Adventure Pro Percy said, your Amatoyi expedition team brought back gifts from their successful expedition.
What? Oh, here. Let's find a contract to fit your skills. Come back if you need more.
At the request of Castleton contract manager Nas, you met with Elira, the contract manager at the Starlight Observatory ruins. She said that she could use some help and suggested that you take on a contract. You delivered the contract scroll to Elira, the contract manager of the Starlight Observatory ruins, and you fulfilled the contract at her request. You can use the contract coins you received from fulfilling contracts to purchase items from contract coin merchants.
The time has come to dance!
Ruby was perplexed after seeing the orders. Goblins always write in sets of 3 sentences, but the last sentence had been torn off and was missing. Ruby said that if you went to find Henson, the former watch captain, he would help you find the torn pieces. Henson's expression hardened after reading the goblin's commands. The one-eyed hawk said that the fact the final sentence was torn off meant they were about to carry out the mission. Henson said, "You must hurry to find the missing sentence."
Look at this! Even Archeum said we should reclaim our land!
Oh, you startled me. You let me... Here, I'll morph you.
Now listen up! The ritual is starting! This is our time! A celebration of goblins, by goblins, for goblins! Now, let's begin! Me first!
Now it's my turn!
Me too!
the last emblem. Don't forget, meet us there!
On the day of battle, the Urstella goblins tear off the last sentence of their chieftain's orders and divide it up to carry amongst themselves. If you gather all of the pieces... The missing sentence said that an elite contingent of Urstella goblins was headed for the Starlight Observatory ruins. You went back to the ruins to warn the guards of the ominous news. Hearing this, Henson left to assemble troops.
Welcome. I'm the contract manager from the Allied Resistance Forces.
Contract
Want
coins,
to take a look at
which
the
are paid to
contracts?
those who complete contracts, are a currency circulated among the Resistance. Resistance
Oi-ho,
soldiers
friend.
use these coins to
Oi-ho.
purchase
Just leave
special
your things with
items.
me, my friend.
In order to keep the supply equal amongst the forces, the contract coin merchant places a limit on the daily number of purchases.
Come back
You there!
anytime,
Why
my
don't you try?
friend.
If you want armor that's perfect for you, you have to craft it. Come back anytime.
Necklaces.
At the urging of the contract manager, Nos, you visited the Castleton accessories crafter, Marianne. She explained that accessories can be crafted by gathering materials, and she gave you materials to make an accessory. Marianne crafted an accessory for you. She said upgrading the accessory could make it even more powerful.
What's the matter?
What? An attack? Are you okay?
I'm fine. They're swarming.
Damn! It's a surprise attack!
There are more numbers than I thought.
Adventurer, we'll block the entrance. Please activate the magic trap set on the uphill path.
All right, we're ready. Let's go up!
Okay, press the explosive device detonator!
Was it a success? Looks like we got rid of them all. They won't come back. Right?
Huh? What's that? Coming back? Again? What to do? We've used all the magic traps.
There's one thing we're testing at the top of the hill. I'm not sure. It's still incomplete. There's no other choice.
Adventurer, activate the magic trap at the end of the ruined observatory. We'll take care of the goblins in the meantime.
Good! A success!
It was a bit risky this time.
We'd have been in quite a pickle if it hadn't been for you, Adventurer. Thank you, Adventurer.
Not yet. What are you doing? Kill them! This is ours from this day forward.
What's that huge monster?
Stop them! Everyone descend!
We have to block the entrance somehow. We can't let that monster in.
No, there are too many enemies!
Adventurer, you have to hang in there.
늦어서 미안하네. 이젠 우리에게 맡기게나.
Good. The one-eyed hawk has come.
It's been a long time, Canola the Butcher.
Hey, let's give it a try.
We're not too late, are we?
What perfect timing.
The shamans support Canola. Kill the shamans first. I'll handle Canola.
Hey, adventure! adventurer! The shamans are using recovery skills. Anvi, get behind me. I'll protect you.
Don't make me laugh. Just take care of yourself.
They're tiring. Let's launch a full-scale attack. You can't let our guard down just yet.
On Ruffalo's order, only a minimal guard had been left at the Starlight Observatory room.
There may be important orders among the chief's belongings. Look closely.
Said we should reclaim our land.
With this tent, you have...
After being given the armband, Ruffalo protested that it truly belonged to someone else. He asked you to... Gestal and Cicero, Henson's former comrades, performed their duty until the very end. Their honor and perseverance earned them a place deep within the Resistance's hearts.
Enjoy your...
Luck always finds you in unexpected places. It's no different for adventurers. It's clearly your lucky day when you encounter a mystic globe while exploring.
So embarrassing. I hope... I dig them out.
Rutain, whom you met in the forest, was investigating the disappearance of a child from Vienta village. He said the search area, Carmine Forest, while Rutain was busy investigating the monster.
I hope... a comrade.
Rutain, having analyzed the mana recording devices, confirmed that there were no signs of children in the forest. The Archeum Legion often relied on mystic globes and mystic portals to move supplies. For the Resistance, they have become as valuable as treasure chests.
Of course. To tell you the truth, I had a little trouble getting it in time. It's not easy to find and place an order with a wizard who's certified.
With Marianne's guidance, you successfully upgraded the accessory. The accessory became more powerful, just as she said.
Like we have quite a few adventurers already.
Barney, where are all the children we invited to watch the event?
I just got word. They're on their way. They should arrive at the nesting grounds around the same time we do.
Good work. Management and coordination are fundamental to being a merchant.
Carriages passing through the nesting grounds are often attacked by fierce birds. However, there were signs that suggested that these abandoned ones had not been damaged by beak or talon. When we saw inside the nest that Robert asked you to investigate, there was a large terror bird corpse. A broken blade plunged deep within it. Could it be the sword of someone who had tried to protect the carriages? The only clue as to its wielder is an unusual pattern engraved upon the blade. Robert might know more about the person who wielded the sword.
I think we've got a problem.
What problem?
The merchant cart carrying lantern seeds to the nesting grounds has been attacked by bandits.
Oh no, I heard banditry is at an all-time high. Has anyone been hurt?
Thank that. But in the commotion, the cart tipped over, spilling all the seeds.
I see you've heard the rumors.
What is it? Thank you.
Robert realized that this was an Archeum Legion conspiracy. After locating the children by using a discarded map piece, he asked you to bring the clues to his colleague Sophia in Vienta, while he journeyed ahead to the Archeum hideout to ensure the children's safety. Sophia said she would gather reinforcements and asked you to go and assist Robert.
Thanks to our special fertilizer, we're able to reap a bountiful harvest of lantern seeds every harvest.
So today, we're going to spray the lantern seeds with our magic potion fertilizer and spread them in our fields.
When you reach the Archeum Legion,
Damn these. Huh? It's
You? How did you follow me here? Where's Sophia? This way! Damn it! Luckily, they weren't much of a challenge. It's thanks to be kept. The children must be deeper in. Blasted Archeum. They kept children in such a foul place.
Have you come here with a death wish?
Damn, there are lots of them. This should be fun. Adventure.
We'd better tidy things up here a bit first. Let's go.
Da Vinci, everyone stop them!
Robert, you fool! Rushing in recklessly again with no regard for what's around you!
Robert, we're over here.
You're a sight for sore eyes. Now that Da Vinci is here, I can take a leave.
I want an update on the...
Rutain, please hurry and open it. Who knows what they've been up to in the meantime? They're here. The children are locked up.
Kill them all!
Bring it on, curs of Khazar.
Robert, over there!
Stay in formation! Stay focused! Sophia, you must rescue the children immediately! This isn't over.
The children
We
are
have to
safe.
find Zeroth. We've sent...
You've done rather well to get this far.
So this is where you were, Zeroth.
So, you're Da Vinci. Die! Today's the day.
There's no place for the likes of you in Laslan.
Death is the only path for those who interfere with the will of Khazar.
Keep your guard up! He's tougher than he looks!
I'll cut you down! Glory to Khazar!
Khazar's evil reached this far. I can't. We are, but I've heard stories about a star.
The magic circle led you to the hideout of Zeroth, the Laslan commander of Archeum Legion. While you were fighting alongside Robert, Sophia came with Da Vinci and more resistant soldiers. You managed to defeat... Sophia congratulated you on becoming a man. Though the terrific trio possessed excellent skills and a strong sense of justice, they also endured an unhappy childhood. After Captain Da Vinci rescued them, they dreamed of following in his footsteps. Soon after, the terrific trio became known as the new heroes of the Resistance.
How about a flower to show your love to someone?
I make high-quality armor! Goodbye.
I don't know. Why did the Morty Guild attack mine?
Goodness, what the heck is going on here?
Oh, what? Oh, boy.
You there! Your armor looks rather worn.
What?
Who the hell are you? How did you get in here?
Did you find out about our deal? We better shut you up.
Guys, get him! Don't let them go!
Goodness, what the heck is going... Could you... Goodness, what the heck is going on here?
Oh, anyway, we need to burn. Thank you. Oh.
The resistance forces outside of town have been burning the belongings of epidemic patients. You met a woman wearing a mask that you didn't recognize, but soon realized she was Sophia, one of the terrific trio. After doing some work at her behest, you heard that letters...
Oh, okay, then... Did you meet at Green? If you...
A doctor named Leonardus at the clinic seemed to really dislike visits from outsiders. He permitted you to help once you heard so... As Sophia suggested, you snuck into Leonardus's clinic at night and saw an unexpected sight. The patients were gone, and the person watching the place attacked you. You defeated him and discovered it. You hurried to the plaza to tell Sophia what you had found at the clinic. But she wasn't there. A resistance soldier in the plaza said Sophia had received a report from an investigator and then quickly gone to the wine storehouse near Vienta Vineyard.
Sophia!
Sophia!
Who would do such a thing?
I got...
You went to the wine storehouse, but you were too late to stop.
Who is it? Ah! There's no...
Somebody. Sealed door.
The leader of Stone Guard's resistance forces was a cheerful man who felt somehow
This way.
beast-like. Once you had explained the whole story, Jake lent you the Guardian's pledge of legendary vampire slayer Ezekiel.
Whoever it was, I'll follow you to the end and tear you to shreds! How did this happen? Leonardus, he did it!
Oh, Scala.
Ezekiel, you're a vampire too! Begone! I saw him yesterday at the Northern Forest! Could it be the
Scarla, I will bring the head of Leonardus to your grave. Tonight, I promise. I'll send you to a place eternally free of pain.
What a nuisance. It seems they will dog me to the end. I better get out of here soon.
I need the pledge loop. My power is coming back.
How dare you!
Quickly, the pledge loop. I feel my strength returning. This ends here, Leonardus! This is the end! You're no match for me, Leonardus! I will end you! This is for Scarla! The blood!
You acquired the pledge loop and learned about Ezekiel's past. Leonardus killed Scar. Ezekiel lost the battle with Leonardus, vowed an oath to get revenge, and became a guardian. With the power of the Guardian's pledge, Ezekiel encountered Leonardus again, and finally repaid him for what happened to Scarla.
Looks like... Give us everything you've got!
So, you fin?
Mud.
We're getting late for the guild, are we?
Oh!
Henderson recorded his adventures in the form of songs a long time ago. If he ever knew anything about the golem's heart, there would be clues in his lyrics. The problem is, he took a bad hit to the head in the past, and he said he doesn't remember the lyrics anymore because of it. However, it's possible Kavane, a longtime fan of his, might know. You met Kavane in the desert black market, but it seems he is too deeply saddened by a recent heartbreak to be of much help. Still determined to woo her, he said he can win his love's heart by giving her a valuable accessory, which requires rare materials in order to craft it. The materials for the accessory Carvanet wants to craft are desert flower roots, which are found in the monolith wastelands, and cobra wings, which are... Carvanet was delighted to receive the crafting materials and tried to sing you Henderson's song, only to realize he couldn't remember the very important second half. He'd written the full lyrics on a very long silk scarf, but it was recently stolen by the Sandflame bandits. He said he would give you the scarf if you retrieved it. The Sandflame bandits are outlaws who steal from tax carriers and merchants passing through the monolith wastelands. They'll happily do anything for money. And because they're always drunk, they do not fear anyone.
Hey,
Upon reading the lyrics, Henderson said that he'd heard that Sienna, a comrade of his, had broken the heart-shaped stone into pieces and hidden them away. Apparently, the pieces can be collected and put back together using a device in the chapel. He told you to remember the following lyrics. Let's fuse the heart pieces, 3, 2, 1. The golem will rise when the heart is done. You hunted all the monsters and collected the ingredients needed for the solution to open the chests, as Henderson instructed. Inserting the ingredients in a bottle and shaking it produced the shiny yellow magic solution he described. You found the hidden chest and unsealed it by applying the magic solution. Within it was a fragment of the golem's heart. Each of the 3 fragments is marked with dots that seem to indicate numbers.
An intruder! Look everywhere! We must find it!
Who's there?
Where is it?
I guess you came to die!
Steal the golem's heart without fear of reprisal.
Immediately upon reviving the golem's heart, many Archean forces rushed in, having sensed them. There was an old bag on top of the broken golem, just as Sienna said there would be. The old and torn bag seemed to contain many memories shared with someone. As soon as Henderson saw the bag, his eyes lit up, like he was seeing an old friend for the first time.
Everything's normal here. Good work.
In Vienta village, you met Robert, who taught you about the lithograph book and its advantages. When you felt watchful eyes upon you, you were quick to chase the spy. A lichen named Bays, a member of the Endless Collectors Association, had been observing you from afar. He explained the lithograph book's purpose and requested your cooperation in completing it.
Some strong adventurers.
Sienna Parsons, Henderson Harmon, and Louis Hasten were comrades.
Magic fluxes.
Alive.
If you... Chosen one, you have come safely. If you want special powers, prove your worth. Walk all the way across the footholds. Not everything is what it seems. Next, survive the sandstorm. I will test your limits.
Warning.
Glenn Richhill wanted to dissuade his daughter from trying to hunt down Queen Palandir. He was well aware of the Queen's horror, given that he died after losing his leg to her. Having witnessed the aftermath of Queen Palandir's work in person, you could understand why he was so worried about his daughter that he was...
Get over here. Hurry it up. Did you... Oh.
Maybe you can fly down to the observatory.
The investigation team stumbled across Queen Palandir during their survey, leading her to launch a fierce attack. If it had not been for the wizard Josephine Craft, they might have failed to escape. You then sought out Marcia Richhill, Glenn's daughter and Sandworm Raid Group captain. You tried to persuade her to cease her plan to defeat Queen Palandir. However, she did not relent. When Glenn realized that he couldn't stop his daughter, he decided to help her. He recalled the trap Marcia had prepared and thought that if he could lure Queen Palandir there, his daughter could achieve her goal without being in danger. Perhaps the wizard Josephine can find a way to help Marcia.
Oh, if there is...
Josephine recalled some passages in Clay's book and found a way to lure Queen Palandir. You can get a glimpse of Clay's interest in the various monsters and poisons of Silesium through his books. These books contain interesting information, such as the fact that the mighty Queen Palandir was originally a small sandworm, and that sandworm poison sacs have the rare ability to detect another being's mana. You've decided to use Queen Palandir's attraction to powerful mana to...
You could go. What? Now, let me ask you a favor.
Wow! I didn't expect to discover this precious thing. The shell is very fragile. Try not to damage it. What the? Help me! Help!
The potent sandworm poison sac is also used as a raw material for mana production. It is particularly suitable for a mana amplifier to lure Queen Melandia, because it can be used to freely adjust the emitted level of mana based on external conditions. The first attempt to build the device for luring Queen Melandia ended in failure. Since common elemental fusion stones often contain impurities, they cannot be used to contain delicate and complex schema, like the magic schema for attracting monsters. Josephine explained that making purified water used to draw a magic schema is essential to making a pure elemental fusion stone. This is because low water purity can lead to errors in the schema. In the desert where water is scarce, cactus water can be used as a viable substitute. It is important to consider not only the size of the sand particles used for the pure elemental fusion stone, but also whether they contain their own impurities. Moonlit sand crystals can be ground to very fine particles, and are the purest of their kind.
this now.
Having finished crafting the pure elemental fusion stone, the device for luring Queen Belandia was complete. After installing the device, you press the button of the remote control to amplify the mana emitted and attract Queen Belandia. The remote control must be operated at a minimum safe distance from the device. Upon learning about the luring device, Marcia wanted to catch Queen Belandia immediately. However, in order to do so, a full-scale offensive involving the entire Sandworm raid group is needed, and most of the troops are already active in the Sandworm hatchery. Marcia's troops need help to finish the job and return quickly. The Sandworm raid group regularly carries out operations to reduce the Sandworm population. Once these begin, all but essential members of the squad remain in the Sandworm hatchery and only return when the mission is complete. The best and only way to get the squad members to come back is to help them complete their operation quickly.
Okay.
Marcia and her group had already set up a trap in the hopes of catching Queen Belandia. Unfortunately, it had proved useless, with the Queen never showing up at it. With the new luring device, however, she could be attracted to the trap and captured as planned. The place Marcia mentioned was filled with bombs and gunpowder chests, all meant to kill Queen Belandia. Even the fearsome beast would struggle to survive if caught there during the blast. The luring device was installed in a chest, placed in the center of the trap.
You're back.
After Marcia pressed the button on the remote, Marcia succeeded in... The picture that Marcia asked you to deliver to her brother was a sign of her deep and aching longing for her family. A stone engraved with the name humans only defeated Queen Belandia once in the past. Among those she devoured that day was Rowan, who possessed the power of a star fragment. Rowan transformed into an ethereal violet phoenix and burst through her tough carapace. This was the first time Queen Belandia experienced such pain, and she fled in surprise.
or still a what? Now let's get started, shall we? Catch the protection magic while standing near. Yes, you're doing well. Ah, excellent. It's a success. The protection spell experiment is a success. Now, summon the golem. He's a hub. He's. Did you? Oh, from today on, your name is Talus. Protect the forest and be a good friend to humans, Talus. I'll try my best to become a proud mage as well.
I can spot
active then.
What if something bad happened? Oh, he's... Luke...
At this rate. Oh, we'll wait.
Darn! It hurts like hell.
Go away!
Oh.
The resistance forces at the Sanctuary Oasis were investigating the increasing... Lucas suspected the abandoned tower on Daybreak Shore of being another imp lair. You traveled there on behalf of the injured Lucas. There, beneath the abandoned tower, you found the...
Oil. Lights up. Fire. Cut. Flesh. Open the door. Welcome. With blood. Oh. Earth. Power.
At the top of the abandoned tower, you touched the pedestal of the Covenant, and a vision unfolded. The vision...
What? Oh. A demon is here! Everyone, be careful!
Huh? A demon?
Everyone listen! We have a demon in this area!
I feel
At Lucas's request, you warned the residents around the Sanctuary Oasis of the demon Resiath's summoning. Priestess Abigail suggested that you meet with Alea, a mage from Benelux. Alea has long suspected that the strange phenomena in the Mana Waste are of demonic origin. Alea, a wizard from Benelux, shared an old poem about demons. She asked you to meet Grudron, a knowledgeable traveling merchant, and have him interpret the poem. Grudron recognized the illusion in the poem and told you that the smoke from burning fully open chromosas could ward off demons. The chromosas thrive in the raging wilds, but opening them requires the poison from the tentacle desert flower. You found the necessary flowers and sprayed their poison to open the chromosas. When you returned with the open cremosas, Grudron placed the petals in a special censer along with charcoal.
What? Oh, yes?
Alea asked you to take the censer and vanquish the demons hiding among the humans. Traveling merchant Ahmed and new resistance member Rayton liked the scent it made.
Do not call me with that disgusting name. My name is Harvest. I am the demon of knowledge. I was almost ready to go back to... I summon you, the immortal heart! I summon you, the immortal heart! Power! I need more power!
After much interrogation, the demon hiding within Lucas finally revealed itself. You managed to defeat it, but it was Havres, the demon of knowledge, not Resieth, the demon of... Havres, the demon of knowledge, kept numerous journals in his library. The journals revealed that he had been gravely wounded.
Take a look around before you set off.
Look, wherever you're going, just be sure to accept the contract.
At a time like this.
I left. The deep 100 years.
The star fragment is mine! You think you'll be able to find me? You think you'll be able to find me? You think you'll be able to find me?
left the barracks and waited for you and Shadowmancer summoned Resius to gain power.
If any. Let's start the first test. The beast runs on 4 legs. The beast dreams of the skies. Power grows on the head of the beast. The darkness against the light shall fulfill the desire. Let's start the second test. Sounds create resonance. Resonance with rules creates knowledge. The connection of sounds creates new knowledge. Here, I leave my knowledge. Savor it. Last test.
I knew the Talon Guild was different. Finally, someone who knows my worth.
It won't.
Guild was different. Finally, someone who knows my worth.
Welcome back.
Hey, I just follow you.
Yes, indeed. This
You
is
can
the
expect
Sunbury
reliability from the storage.
Welcome. We've planted a
You'll
divine-
help. The guild leader of the Talon Guild, Arthur Talon, was also.
Someone please help me!
you here to ask about something precious you have lost?
You're finally here. Now. First, very well.
What's this smell? You smell funny! Long live the Phonos!
After infiltrating the Phonos clan for an investigation,
Now. The is good. If you activate the relic, you'll be able to sneak in to success. I always believed it would respond to astral forces. The power of the eclipse will hide us. Let's get moving. Orcs who work with magic may see through the power of this relic, so we should avoid orc shamans.
I think I smell a human! Did something pass? Human! Maybe I'm wrong?
Those stupid old... It's too late. The chief priests have begun the ritual.
It's time for the festival! Lamakan's blessing! May the
cave is empty.
burn!
Now is the chance to kill the chief priests. Let's go.
Who disturbs the sacred ceremony? You dare interrupt the festival of fire?
I will
Human!
finish it. Thank you, sir.
Yes, indeed. This
You can
is
expect
the
reliability from the storage.
Oh,
You cannot
glad I heard it.
when you finished your mission,
so good, my whole world is spinning. Wow, this boo is so good, my whole world is spinning.
You obtained some information on Benny's whereabouts from a drunk orc. This information led you to a notebook with Benny's name on it and a prison key.
Wow, this boo is so good, my whole world is spinning. This fellow scum will be used for the dark ritual. Keep an eye on him. Don't you even think of pulling another trick on me. What did you do this time? I fed a prisoner stinky mugwort, and it suddenly turned human. I really got it that time. Watch that chest! It's a bomb, dummy! You touched it last time and it exploded, but you still haven't come to your senses! If you blow it again, it will be the death for all of us! Don't touch it!
You spoke with Robert, who was excited about his newest weapon. He showed you how to efficiently strengthen your weapons using a process called power transfer. With his advice, you can make your weapons even more powerful.
Help me! Huh? It's... Oh, how can I... It's real? Oh, so bitter.
Though imprisoned by the orcs, you were able to escape with the key you found in the valley. You defeated the Arkidu orcs and located Benny, who was imprisoned and transformed into an orc. He said that before he could escape, he needed to first return to his original form.
Kill the intruders!
Take him down! Nice! I knew you could do it! These strange monsters! They must be shadow orcs! Is this what I almost turned into?
Deep in the valley, it was revealed that the Arkidu orcs had been kidnapping Phonos orcs and using wicked sorcery to turn them into shadow orcs. Zarek, seemingly a wizard of the Talon Guild, revealed his true identity as a member of the Archean Legion who had infiltrated the Resistance. This unfortunate revelation made it clear that Arkidu orcs' dark rituals were tied closely to the Legion.
Zarek, what's going on? I got held up bringing the relic.
Arthur, be careful! Zarek is an Archean spy!
So, you know the truth. I'll have to kill you then.
What? Ah, here goes nothing! Take this! A dramatic final strike! How cowardly! Aiming my injury like that?
Annoying! So, to fight to the end!
Another betrayal came when it was revealed that Arthur Talon, leader of the Talon Guild, was working for Archeum after being bribed by Zarek. You joined forces with Benny to defeat the pair, but the enemy forces were fast approaching.
It's raining! It's raining! I think there's something on the other side. You're a good swimmer. Go ahead and take a look. I knew I was right. Oh.
What would I...
Me?
After narrowly escaping the valley, you informed Gideon, the watch captain of Kanina village, about Arthur Talon's true allegiances. However, you needed solid evidence to prove the guild leader's betrayal. Following Benny's advice, you searched through the Talon Guild's home and found decisive proof of a conspiracy between Archeum and the Archidu Orcs. With the evidence in hand, Gideon decided to report the Talon Guild's corruption to the Resistance. Archeum was behind the Archidu Orcs creating shadow.
Today, my
today.
Hannah asked you to visit the Watchguard post, where her son Hardin was posted. You planned to tell Hardin not to return home tonight, as Hannah said, but Officer Gustav informed you that he had not yet returned from his patrol. You set off for Greyclaw Forest to look for him.
I killed it! Darn, the bleeding won't stop. The constant sound made me let down my guard. The pain is severe, but I've defeated quite a few lichens.
You found a lost notebook near the guard post. It said that a soldier suffering from insomnia went out on patrol in the forest. Based on the notebook's contents, you suspect it belongs to Hardin.
Can't hear it. Is this the right way? I don't think it was this far. The sound is getting clearer. It looks like someone is calling me. Could it be a lichen magic? I hear the voice. Someone is calling me. From the Lycan's Hall.
Traces of Hardin were found in the Greyclaw Forest. He was badly wounded in a bloodbath with lichens, and it seems that he heard a strange noise that led into the Lycans' hall.
Let's get started.
Scanning.
I'll empower the stone with my magic. Focus on lifting the spell.
Lichens. The fractured moon. Combining the full moon. The lichen myth. The fractured full moon.
Adventurer, I think we did it! Adventurer, wait. Alright,
Next full moon. Combination. Power of morph. Required.
The full moon.
Hey! You now have a piece of the moon.
The full moon.
Try to find more pieces to complete the full moon.
3. Complete the full moon. 4. The full moon. 5. Complete all.
You did well.
Complete.
We now have the full moon.
Need to insert the
Oh,
full.
I sensed something over there. The aisle?
You met Clay at the Lycans' hall, where he was investigating a series of disappearances. He invited you to join him in his search for Hardin. After lifting the...
I'm sure it's lichens.
Everyone, adventurer.
Jake
You've come.
not here.
I told. We head for
Collect troops on our own.
At the guild base, the search for the missing guild members was a heated debate. The guild leaders confirmed that Hardin was the man you found in the Lycans' hall. contaminated Mitran spirit can dull the mind, but it can also be purified to help restore consciousness. Clay suggested you search for contaminated Mitran spirits and dawnweed on Pure Light Hill. You learn that a purified Mitran spirit can be acquired by purifying a contaminated...
I had no...
Clay. Oh, you're just in time.
Clay successfully woke Hardin with the ingredients he received.
I will lead the
According to
resistance
Hardin,
investigate
the
the
Lycans
Carmine
aren't
Forest
responsible for
and
the
Silius's
disappearances. You decided to investigate the ruins of terrain to find clues about the missing people. Clay asked you to take the magic communication device, which was still being tested, since it would help you get a sense of what was going on around you.
Hello? Yeah. Okay.
You met August, who was searching the ruins of terrain. According to him,
Good to hear from you. Looks like the magic communication device is working pretty well. I'll be keeping an eye on what's going on over there. I'm getting readings of some very strong, very dark energy at the Shadowed Crypt. Please, be careful. What's going on?
Please protect the children until the end.
Are you alright? Sweep the duck.
The strange black smoke was a gateway to a nightmare. One by one, The resistance soldiers vanished as they followed the Malvescence flickering in the darkness.
We have a variety of contracts here. Would you like to take a look?
Oh, that... Did you... Maybe. Huh? What's that noise outside? What's going on?
Clay, where are you? The Archeum Legion is attacking!
We should defeat them first.
Let no one pass!
Clay!
Kill them all! Gigantrite shall be ours!
Oh, Sophia!
I'm here on Henson's orders. I came to request backup. I see the situation here isn't good either. I'll help.
Hold on. The stairway's out. Better use the lift. I think its power is disconnected. I'll reconnect it. This way! I will activate the lift! Going up.
As you hurried out of the library, you were greeted by a scene of chaos. The Archeum Legion had stormed Pure Light Tower. You and Clay headed to the top of the tower with Sophia, who had arrived just in time to help drive the Archeum out.
Taste my dagger!
We're almost there. Just a little more. The Archeum has Gigantrite. I think we're done here. I think we're... Oh, we did...
You adventure...
Fortunately, we're not too late.
You defeated the Archeum Legion and freed the divine beast Gigantrite from captivity. The Archeum Legion was using its power to draw more people into nightmares at Berger's command.
Look! The Archeum Legion has taken control of the Immorti! What is that? Be careful! That crimson water looks dangerous. I think that water is contaminated. Take care not to touch it. We're almost
Sophia!
there.
Sophia!
Is everyone safe?
Oh, I see you don't know how many enemies this way.
We'll do fine. Like at the Pure Light.
You and Sophia hurried to the Shattered Temple to solve the urgent situation.